It's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm Angela Yee, and Chella is here.
It's your girl, Chella H, Big H.
Big
That's
H.
right.
Jasmine Brand is here.
I'm not just any brand. I'm my own brand.
TheJasmineBrand.com. And now we're doing some Yee tea. Let's get into this whole Jonathan Majors trial. I'm watching what's happening live. Grace Jabari is the woman who's accused him of attacking her in March. She did take the stand in the trial yesterday. She was the second witness to testify in the case, and her testimony is continuing today. And so far, she's talked about meeting him on the set of Ant-Man, how they started a whirlwind romance. She said that he told her he loved her early on in the relationship, but she's accusing him of slapping her, throwing her into the car after she exited it, twisting her arm and grabbing and injuring her hand. Prosecutors did say she was treated at a hospital for minor injuries to her head and neck, which included a cut to her ear, and he is pleading not guilty to the charges. He's also being supported in court, as we know, by Megan Good. And so opening statements were on Monday. She also talked about going to a party because remember, there was the pictures of her at a party.
Afterwards, right?
After the fight happened. She said that she decided to attend a stranger's birthday bash instead of returning home to the apartment she shared with him after he allegedly struck her in that cab. She said, I didn't want to be alone at that point. I was just trying to suppress the sadness. I felt sad so deeply in my heart, but I was also really grateful for these three people who had saved me. She said she bought her three new friends a bottle of champagne as a thank you.
Okay.
And also dance. These were people who she says came to her aid after her alleged physical altercation.
Interesting. So I guess their argument is, if you were so devastated and hurt, why'd you go to this party afterwards?
Right.
Gotcha.
And she talked about returning home the night of the alleged assault. She's actually talking about that today.
Okay.
She said the pain still wasn't registering, and she said her experience as a dancer has taught her to withstand pain. And she said it was a full-bodied experience of shock. She said her finger had changed color and was kind of red, and she was aware that something was not right.
Okay.
And she also talked about how he demanded total compliance from her and allegedly told her that she needs to live up to the standards of Coretta Scott King, Martin Luther King's wife, and Michelle Obama. And according to prosecutors, he once told her, I'm a great man, and demanded that total compliance. All right. So
He uses some interesting examples. So
Well,
we love those black women.
Yeah, that wasn't bad, but I get the other part.
all right. So if convicted, he's facing up to a year. But
Oh,
again,
that's not bad.
Yeah, he's pleading not guilty. But, you know, the implications on his career
Yes, that's
Yeah.
bad.
is
That's
pretty bad. He
Yeah.
already did lose certain deals.
Yeah.
And
Well,
ads
let's
were
see
pulled.
if he did it.
All right. Now let's discuss Erica Banks. She said she got a second round of her BBL done and said
Okay.
that she looks good for real now. And yeah, she said BBL round 2 ain't no, but the body is even more
Okay.
Okay, well,
popping. That's a lot to go through twice.
Twice, yeah.
Yeah.
And it's short amount. It felt like it's a short amount of time too.
All right,
keep
and
it up.
British Williams is asking a judge to delay sentencing so that she can spend Christmas with her daughter.
Ugh.
She sent the judge a motion for a delay. You know, she was sentenced to 4 years in prison after pleading guilty to 15 felony fraud charges. She is scheduled to be sentenced next week, December 11th, but she's hoping to be able to at least spend Christmas with her 5-year-old. And they said her daughter needs a little bit of time to deal with the transition.
This makes me sad, Angela.
that is
Yes,
sad.
they're trying to get the verdict overturned in a higher court.
I really feel strongly about nonviolent, crimes having to go to jail. I feel like if it's nonviolent, I'm not saying you shouldn't. I don't know.
And she's
I
a
get
first-time offender.
yeah, that makes me sad. I'm not saying what she did. It just makes me sad.
All right, well, that is your Yee tea. And when we come back, we have Under the Radar. These are the stories that are not necessarily in the headlines. They're flying under the radar. But now, let's get into some dancehall. Sean Paul, Temperature. It's way up.